we have been using Excel for quite some time, and today we'll be considering other functions such as the counts, if, the counts functions. We have the if functions, and then we'll use some other functions we have used previously in our previous class, and we'll be able to see the performance of students in a school, a particular school anyway. So now I will be entering my data, and I expect you to follow suit. Boot your system, open your workbook. We advise you have a particular workbook that you use for this class. So you just open new sheet when you are entering when you are attending new class. Okay. So now for this, I have student academic performance for my first row. The second one, I'm going to have serial number. Second column, I'm going to have a name, student name. I'm not going to split it, I'll just write a particular name. Okay. Then for this, you're going to have we're going to have the test score. The test score. You're going to have the exam. This you're going to have total. This you're going to have grade. This you're going to have remark. Okay. You're going to have all these. So we have one. I told you how to add to make it repetitive in iterative order. To be able to do that, you put equal to. You select this, then plus 1, since it's going to be moving in that way. Okay, and you can drag down. Yeah, this. Okay, we now use everything finished. Okay, so let's go. We have this. Let's assume we have, you can mention names. Abu. Well, since it's a name, let's start with this. Okay, root, Rosa, Adam. You can decide to do yourself first, second, and middle name. Okay, but for mine, I just want to maintain these. Okay. What other names again? You can suggest. Okay. Now, for this, let's assume the test is over 40. So, put 40 here. An exam is a 60. Total is supposed to have 100, right? Okay. So, go ahead now and let's generate text score for that. You are using generate text score, okay? Okay. Done with the test score. So assume this same person in exam scored. Okay. Now we now have exam score. So now what we're going to do now is to sum the score together to get our total. Okay. Equal to, come to your formula bar here and click on sum. Okay. C3 and C4. Okay. Done that, you can just drag down. Click on this. Move your cursor to the bottom right corner of that cell. Once the cursor changes to black, you drag down. Okay, we have these for the total. Now for grade, the grade we are using is A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, so I will be using if function. If function is usually used for conditional statement to show is either this or that. And when you are using an if function in any of the programming language or in your worksheet, you may have so many options. However, only one of the options is correct. So let's go. If equal to if, open parenthesis, and then you select this. Okay, then you can now go ahead this is less than, let's assume we said it's less than, uh, is it less than now? If this is less than 40, we have for f, if the same thing is less than 45, we have the if this is less than 50, we have okay, if it's less than, okay, we have our d. Okay, I'll correct, let me click correct this at the top place. This is e. Okay, come back, put your double quote. Okay, then if, open your parentheses again, the new condition is less than, if it's less than 60, we have c. If this cell again is less than 70, we have b. Okay, if, okay, so now you can stop here. So if it's less than 40, we have this. Now if, is either I stop here, I'll show you other options. Okay, or we put this, close our parentheses. Okay, you have b. Okay, let's scroll down. Okay, now if you look at what we have here, we have all our grading system entered. 61 is B, 63 is B, 37 is F, 66 is B, 55 is C, 45 is D, and 77 is A. Okay, now I'll be using CountIF here. Okay, and this is it to get to a max, either pass or fail, equal to if. Okay, then we are not using the grade. Okay, we are using this, we are using this total. If this is less than, if this is less than 40, we have fail, fail, otherwise pass. And then you close the parentheses. Okay, you can scroll down, move your cursor to the bottom corner of that cell and drag down. You see we have one fail. Okay, so far we have been able to use if functions respectively. Okay, I've used some. Now we will be using count if, count all. Okay, now let's go. We want to check how many people have A, how many have uh, B, C. So you can have something like this. B, C, D, E, F. That is for my result summary. Okay. Can I try to put yours here? I just want to, since I'm using this to teach. Okay, so now to do that, you put equal to. I want to get how many people have A in this result. This is the summary. Count if, and you open it brackets. Then you select the range. Okay, comma. Then we're looking for A. You close the quote. Then you press enter. It says we have just one A. So let's drag to move your cursor to the corner of it and just move on there. Let's see. I may correct it later on. Okay, now for this, we still have the same range, which is F. Okay, so let's just correct this to be F because our range is F. So we were looking for B. Yeah, that's good. B. Okay, we have three. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, the same F. Our range is on F. Okay, so I'm changing it to F because it's nearly with drag, it's duplicated the wrong range for us. Okay, we are looking for C here. Okay, we have just one C. Come here, the same thing F. Here we are looking for D. Okay, we come here. Okay, nobody have E. Okay, E, F, F. Okay, we have no, we don't have any E. Okay, so F, and then we have F. We have one F. Okay, successfully we've been able to use CountIF to get the numbers, the total number of those that have A, B, C. Okay, now we have the total number of is this. So the grand total here, is the same sum. The sum should give us the total, which is you have 7. Go to your formula bar. You have from C1 to H. That is from C15 to H15. Okay, so we have 7 people on this, so we have 7 here. Okay, so we have been able to use count and sum rather. Now let me use count all. We use count all for count the rows. How many numbers do we have? So let me do that here. Guys, for total, let me just do that so you see what I'm saying. Total. Okay, come here, equal to count. You see, is that use count or count or okay, this. Just this is when you use count E. It is when you want to count the numbers of cells in a range that are not empty. Now, if you want to count numbers of cells that are empty, okay, use CountBlank, okay, to know empty cells that are blank. Okay, then I've used CountIF. Okay, for this the same other one. All right, now let's use a count. Okay, Then we select the range. Open your parentheses. It just counts for us. It doesn't require condition. Okay. Okay. What do you have? So you have 7. It has successfully counted uh, the total numbers of cells here for us. Okay. If I want to determine the blank cell, I'll use CountBlank. Okay. Now for this, either the cell is blank or it's not blank. It will give us the total numbers of rows that you have in your worksheet. However, if you are using CountBlank, let's use CountBlank and see. Okay, blank. Okay, equal to CountBlank. CountBlank. Then you ask it to select. Let me drag it up to this. Okay. Now you see, because of I included this, telling us that we have just one blank. Okay. Now to count the one that, if you I want to now use count all. Okay. Okay. In this case, it will only tell us return back the cells that contain value. Select the range. Okay. Okay. I'll stop there too. How many? You see 7. That's why I included this. See return back. So we use count A. So return to us value. Yes, cells that contains value. Okay. Then if you want to get total, okay, let me include this to it. Okay. Let me make this 10. You notice that it will change there. Okay. This is E3. So it's telling me that the cells that contain values, this uh, counts, count also work like count A. Okay. There's another one, count asterisk, is the same approach too. Okay. The same approach. Let me do that briefly here. Okay. Look at it. Count asterisk, asterisk. Looking for my asterisk key. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. Something wrong. So my count strike is not working. Okay, let's just leave that for now. Okay. Now we have this. Have you been able to use? I've been able to use count. I've been able to use count blank. I've been able to use count A. Okay. Now I've been able to use count if to determine the numbers of the total that we have. Okay. Now I can plot my graph with this. Okay. Let's assume I want to plot my graph to know how many people have how many have B, C, and F respectively. Okay, can do something like this. Then come to insert. Certain my data visualization, please. Okay, come to illustration. Oh, sorry, you're looking for charts. Let's use Paris charts. Okay, can change the color if you don't like that. Okay, let's put this. Let's put this. Okay. Now we have this. Now, as you change your value here, it affects this. Let me quickly add more cells to this. Let's see. Yes, that's okay. Let's just go ahead and do some things. Okay, you have this. You have this. Okay. Oh my, I'm to add just a single name to it. Okay, afraid. So let's have the mistakes. Is 23. Exam is 35. You see it? So C, as C has not changed, it means we need to work on this. Make sure the range increases. So let's increase the range to like 13. Okay. Mm, 13. Okay. Okay. You see, it has changed, right? Because we now have 2C. 10 is 10. Okay. Now you see your total has also changed. You look at your chart, it has as well changed. Okay. So now you can see this is a chart for grade. This is for grade. It's, as you can see at a glance, how many people have A, how many is grading charts. Just right click on it and change grading or grade. Let's leave it that way. Okay. So now we have this. We have this. Now can decide to hide so that you just see this, and I can decide to leave it this way. Okay. So now we have this in margin center. Let's work on this. Okay. Okay. Now we have this. So you can decide to add more to yours. Okay. You can decide to add more to your data sets. So basically, we're going to stop here. We have been able to look at some. We use some today. We also use if functions. We use the CountA, CountIF, CountBlank. Then we're able to plot our results on a chart. So you can use your worksheets for academic purposes. Okay, you can add more entry to your results and plot a graph from it. Okay, and plot a graph from it. So as you edit, and you can make it blank as they enter their data, then you have this your chart. Okay, if you want, for those of you who is working in institutions, okay, you can as well, should in case you want to create a broadsheet where you have student name and their result, you can enter it as well. And then by virtue of how to calculate formula that we did last time, you can just enter the formula using equal to for self-referencing, and then you must know the formula you are using for to calculate your CGPA or GPA for your students. Then you enter and then drag that. So as you enter the student result, it will automatically generate their GPA, CGPA, respectively. Okay, so we'll be stopping here today. Please do click on the subscribe button and share. Thank you.